Hello folks, Joe G here with Masshole e-bikes and drones. I hope you're having a great day. I am really excited. Today I have my brand new drone, my Neo 2 by DJI. And what I'm looking to do today is to quickly show you some of the features on the drone and then take it outside and see what this little guy can actually do. So really quickly, looking at the drone, if you look at the front of the drone, you have your camera. It's a 1/2 inch sensor and it's mounted on a 2-axis gimbal. Okay, just to the left of it, if you're looking from the front, you have a display screen that shows you what shooting mode you're in and also shows you the parameters for that shooting mode. Okay, just to the right side of the camera, you have a LiDAR sensor. This acts as your forward-facing obstacle sensing. Okay, on the top of the drone, you have the button that turns on and off. So again, like many of the other drones, you just do one quick press and then hold it, and that will turn on your drone. Okay, I should note that this button is part of the overall battery that mounts to the top of the drone. And to put the battery on, you have these 2 tabs on the side. You just push them in when you want to pull the battery out, and when you want to put it back in, you hold them in, you get the battery in place, and then just push it down until it clicks and you know it's locked in. Okay, you'll notice that the propellers have the cage around them. It comes with a propeller. It comes with the 2 propeller guards on them. You can remove these if you want to make your drone lighter and make your battery last longer. But for the kind of flying I'm going to be doing with this, I'm going to probably leave them on just to keep those propellers safe, because I know I'm going to end up crashing this drone probably quite a bit when I'm either walking in the woods or having it follow me on my e-bike. On the back side of the top, you have one of 2 sensors. It's a sort of a fisheye obstacle sensor, and it basically allows the drone to see both upwards and to the sides. You also have a similar sensor on the bottom side of the drone, which acts in the same way. And I believe between these 2 fisheye sensors and the LiDAR sensor on the front, you should have omnidirectional sensing for this drone. We'll find out when we take it in the woods and we see if it can avoid things. Yeah, those are your sensors on there. Okay, on the side of the drone is you have some buttons. The first button towards the front has a little red line on it. This is the button that you're going to press when you want your drone to take off to fly its mission. And then you have these 2 buttons just behind it. These are the buttons that you're going to press when you want to change your shooting mode and the parameters within those modes. So anyways, that's a quick look at the Neo 2 drone. Let's get this guy outside and let's look at its features and let's see what it can do. Got the drone all powered up and ready to go. Before we do the obstacle avoidance test, I just want to show you some cool features you can do with this little guy. Kind of makes you feel like you've got some wizard powers, or maybe you're a Jedi Knight from Star Wars or something. So I want to show that to you real quickly. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the drone up in the air, and then I'm going to demonstrate how you can control the drone and its position just using your hands.
Rear, follow, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so as you can see, I have the drone set to follow. It's in the flat parameter, which basically means it's at my level. Okay, now if I want to basically take control of the drone and control its position, all I have to do is hold out my hand, and you see that the drone, if you're looking at the front of the drone, you'd see the little indicator light on the front turns blue. This means that I have control of the drone right now. Now, if I want to basically change its position, all I have to do is move my hand. So if I want the drone to go to the right, I'm just going to move my hand over like so. And you can see the drone will go all the way over to my right. Okay? If I want the drone to come back like so, I just do this. Okay? If I want the drone to go up in the air, all I have to do is have my hand go up in the air. If I want it to come down lower, I just have it come down lower, like so, okay? So you can set it, the position, just holding out your hand with your palm extended. Now, if I want to move the drone so that it's either closer or farther away, what I'm gonna do is put my two palms together like so, okay? If I want it to be further back, all I'm going to do is slowly spread my hands apart like so, and you can see the drone moves back, okay? All right, if I decide I want it to be a little bit closer, I just bring my hands back together like this, okay? And the drone comes back to where it was. Okay, if I'm all done, all I want to do is just make a fist. Now the drone is basically released, and if I want to have it come back to me, all you have to do with this drone is hold out your flat palm, and the drone will come right back and land in your hand. Okay, so now you can see that I have the drone behind me. I'm going to have it follow me through this trail. The trail looks pretty clear, but we're going to make it a little bit more complicated for the drone. Let's see how it does. Popular trail for horses, so you got to look out for the horse droppings. Okay, let's see if the drone can stay with me when I go around some trees. So let's go over here. Let's come around this way. Okay, let's go this way a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can get through this narrow area. There are some real thin branches. Let's see how it does. Looks like it's having a little bit of issues. Let's see if it can stay with me. Did I lose it? Is it coming? Come on, guy, you can do it. You can do it, come on. There you go, come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, come on. Come on, guy. Come on, you can do it. All right, it seems to be having a little bit of issue. No, it looks like it got its way through. Here it comes. All right, beautiful. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm surprised it actually detected those small branches. That's always been an issue for DJI drones, is seeing those little branches. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna go around like so. I'm gonna come around this tree here. See if it follows me here. Let's see if it can follow me in these woods over here. Okay, let's see. Let's go over here, like so. Okay. Come on, guy. All right, let's see if it loses me when I go around this tree. Walking through some brambles. Almost tripped and killed myself. Drone sits still with me. Okay, drone's still with me. Let's see if I go a little bit faster. Is it staying with me? Yep. Definitely staying with me. Okay, a little bit of branches right there. I'm really impressed that it's actually seeing those. Come on, guy, you can do it. Come on. Did they lose you? Come on. Over here. Come on, over here. Let's see you can do it. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You had it. Come on. Okay, I'll come back over here. All right, so it definitely sees those small branches. The only problem is it can't figure out how to get around them. And in fairness to the drone, I always think that if you can't get through it yourself, why should you expect the drone to be able to do it? But I guess it is a lot smaller than me. It definitely can get through here. It just has to figure out the path. Okay, so now it's going way off into the woods. I don't know where it's getting itself into. Interesting. Okay. You coming? No? Okay, let's go back this way. Come on. All right, you got yourself into quite a pickle right there, pal. You gonna get out of that? Okay, this could be our first crash of the day. Did it get through it? It did. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. It's back with me again. Okay, I'm gonna go behind this tree here again, just to see if it loses me. I'm gonna go behind it for a second. Okay. Oh, nope, it looks like it found me. Nice job, little guy. Okay, let me go around this tree. Let me go around this tree. Does it find me? Does it see me? Did it lose me? Come on, guy. Come on, little guy. Okay, it's reacquired me. All right, let's go. All right, let me go around this tree again. Let's see what it does. It's gonna stay with me. Yep, okay, let's switch it up a little bit. Let's go past the drone. Let's go this way. Okay, back through this narrow area with these hanging little branches. Let's see if it gets through there okay. Okay, it is taking a strange route to get back, but it did it. Okay, gonna go around this tree right here. That's a nice big tree. Let's go around that guy and see what it does. So if I go through here, like so. Okay, here it comes. Come on, guy. I guess I'm gonna call it Guy. All right, so there you go. No crashes. Little bit of issue with dealing with some of the branches where it seemed a little confused, but otherwise I think it did a great job. Okay, folks, that's my quick review of the Neo 2 by DJI. This is a fantastic little drone, both in terms of its capabilities and the features it offers you. In the tests that I did with it, it did an excellent job. It managed to stay with me for most of the walk in the woods, and only a few times did it run into problems, but it also was able to adapt a few times and stay with me. So I was really impressed with that. This is the drone that I will definitely be taking with me when I do things like take a walk in the woods, or I'm riding my e-bike and I want to capture those moments. This drone, just the way it is built, it is a lot more sturdy than, say, the Mini 5 Pro. So this is definitely the drone to take, simply because the way it's built, if it crashes, you don't really have to worry so much about the drone being damaged. Can you fly this drone like you would, say, the Mini 5 Pro, more of a cinematic type of filming? Absolutely you could. If you bought the combo package, you would have a transceiver with some antennas on the back, and you could actually use this in combination with one of the remote controls, and you could definitely do a more cinematic style video. Will the quality be as good as the Mini 5 Pro? Probably not, just simply because it has the 1/2 inch sensor versus the 1 inch sensor on the Mini 5. But looking at the videos that I recorded, the quality is still excellent. So absolutely, this drone can do many things. So anyways, that is my review of the Neo 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, if you could do me a favor, if you could give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you have a great day.